help solve the mystery of what happened to Madeleine McCann. She, of course, is the 3-year-old British girl who disappeared while on vacation more than 6 years ago. Now Scotland Yard is planning to release a new computerized sketch that shows a possible suspect. Wendy Murphy is a former prosecutor and a child advocate. She joins us now. Hi, Wendy.
Good to be with you.
Finally, 6 years later, investigators are releasing a computerized sketch of who they call basically a person of interest, a suspect that people saw around the vacation condo that night. What took them so long?
I hope you don't mind if I duck that question, because I'm not buying it. I mean, I think this is more PR than anything. There's, in my opinion, no new suspect, and there will never be a new suspect unless and until the parents answer questions. Remember, Kate McCann, poor Madeleine's mom, refused to answer 48 questions.
Now,
and
Wendy,
hired
when
a team
was that?
of lawyers right away. But this is important. She refused right away to answer. She hired lawyers right away, refused to answer 48 questions. Things like, what did you see when you walked into the room where your child was supposed to be sleeping? I mean, I am so not interested in being dragged down a rabbit hole about fake suspects. And I think this is all related to a civil suit now underway in Portugal. The McCanns sued the former police chief for defamation.
Because he wrote this alleged tell-all book.
Yes.
But Wendy, hold on. Let me tell you the other side of this. Because there's a lot of evidence on the side of the parents being completely innocent as well. They say that the Portuguese police never took the case seriously. They never did the kind of investigation that we certainly would have done here in the United States, which is talking to other people at the vacation, where they were vacationing in Portugal. Furthermore, Kate and Jerry, the parents, have appealed to their country's Prime Minister, David Cameron, for help on this investigation. Is that something you do if you're trying to stay under the radar and you feel guilty?
Do you hire the nation's biggest defense attorneys, PR firms, and refuse to answer questions? The Portuguese police did a very good job, and the PR misinformation, especially in this country, is doing a disservice to this poor little girl who is dead, I believe, and has no voice. The libel suit currently underway in Portugal is important because the McCanns sued that ex-police chief, claiming he lied about them in his book. Now, Kate McCann wants to testify in writing because she doesn't want to submit to cross-examination. I think this is all related to that, and this whole "we have a new suspect" thing is part of them again trying to distract attention from the fact that as parents of a missing, probably dead child, what are you doing not answering questions? Please.
It's such a tough one. As you know, this has gripped our country and Europe to try to find this little girl. And when things like Elizabeth Smart put out a book and she's found, she comes home, you still have hope that maybe Madeleine McCann is alive and can come home against all odds. Great to see you, Wendy. Thanks so much for your